Okay, so I'm going to do an example that shows it, that finds the limit numerically and graphically. So numerically, the way you do it numerically is you use a table. Okay, I'll show you an easy way to use the table function on your calculators. We discussed this once before, so if you have a calculator, just take it out now. So we're going to find the limit of the function x minus 1 over x squared minus 1 numerically and graphically. Okay? First, numerically, we're going to use a table. In our table, we're going to write x values that get closer and closer and closer to 1. The reason why we choose 1 is because 1 is the value down here, okay? So x values, we want to use the positive side and the negative side because they have to match. So 0.5, like the positive side, so greater, I should say, we're going to use numbers that are greater than 1 and also less than 1. So like 0.5 is close, but then like 0.9 is close, and then 0.99 is closer. Then we're going to, that's from underneath, so now we're going to do like above. So 1.01, 1.001, 1.0001. And then we'll write f of x here. The easiest way to make a table is this. So, it would be a wise idea to pay attention now because I want to show you.
Can you move the calculator really quick?
Yeah, I'm trying to move it so that it'll.
No, you're covering that.
Yeah, the numbers.
Oh, can you guys see the graph? So, what you want to do is this. Instead of manually entering all these numbers, because it's going to take you a long time, the easiest way to do it is to put it in the y equals. So we're going to put x minus 1 over x squared minus 1. The reason why you pick those numbers again is because they're close to 1.
Where's x?
So you put the function in your calculator.
Where's x?
The x is right here.
Yeah. Totes forgot.
Once you do that, you're going to hit table, which is second graph.
That's not
So, these are some values. However, these are not the values that we want. Second graph. These are not the values that we want. So in order to, if you want to enter values manually, you go to second window, and right above window it says TBL set, which is table set. If you go there, it'll say independent. If yours is on auto, change it to ask.
Wait.
So go second.
No, what do we do after?
Window. Second window.
If it's an auto, change it to ask.
On independent, if it says auto, change it to ask. What this enables you to do is to type in the values, so you do not have to put them in each time. So go to ask. This is under second window.
Alright, and then you press second graph.
Correct.
Then you go.
You press second what? Second graph. Yeah. Can you go to yours, Miss Kate?
Second graph. Mine's gonna have different numbers than you guys.
Yeah, why is yours different?
Because I have different numbers on my x values. But we're gonna change that right now.
I have no numbers in my X.
That's fine. Okay. So now we're gonna go to second
Connor, I don't hear it.
window, and you change the independent to ask. Please be quiet. Because you want to be able to type them in. It makes it easier for you. So when you go to second table, all these values, a lot of you guys will have blanks, which is fine. We're going to type in these things. So 0.5. The y value is what we're going to write, 0.6667.
Oh, wait, no.
So you write 0.6667.
Wait, we had 0.5? Alright,
0.66667.
Wait, wait, what happened to 0.5?
Okay. So what I'd like to do is this. I'd like for everyone in here to be quiet. I'd like for you guys to pay attention. And then if you have questions at the end, I'd like you to ask for questions at the end. So, You type in 0.5, you get the answer out, and you write it down. Then the next one you type in is 0.9, because that's the next one on our graph. So 0.9 is 0.52632. So I'm going to write 0.52632. And then I'm going to type in 0.99. And that is 0.50251.
Okay.
Now I'm going to type in 1.01, which gives me 0.49751. And then I type in 1.001. And that gives me 0.49975. And then I'm going to type in 1.0001. And that gives you 0.49998. Okay, I'll explain that again.
Hey, what?
Sorry, that was really uncalled for, but I just didn't understand.
I'm not to the end of my explanation. We pick these numbers because you want to pick numbers that are close to 1. You pick numbers that are above 1 and numbers that are below 1. The numbers that are below 1 are these numbers. As you notice, 0.5, 0.9, 0.99, you're getting closer and closer and closer to 1. These numbers are numbers that are above 1. 1.01, 1.001, 1.0001, they are getting closer and closer and closer to 1. As they get closer to 1, what do they approach? These ones get close to 0.50, correct?
Yeah.
These ones also get close to what? Correct. So your answer, you would assume, is 1/2. Because the numbers get closer and closer and closer and closer to 0.5, the answer is 0.5 or 1/2.